Welcome back to the show. I am Oji Akpi, and you're still watching Arise 360. Osas Ighodaro is an American-born Nigerian actress and TV host. She relocated to Nigeria less than 10 years ago with a tall dream to excel. Over the years, she has found herself rising in strides, featuring in several movies and TV series, including Tinsel, MTV Sugar, and the critically acclaimed King of Boys. Her new movie, Ratnik, is set to be Nigeria's first sci-fi film out of Nollywood. Welcome to the show, Osas.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, you are so, you were Miss Black USA.
Yes.
That's how this whole thing started for you.
Yeah.
Tell us about that journey real quick.
Okay, well, I had low self-esteem when I was younger, and my parents decided to put me through pageantry and modeling to help boost that for me. And through that journey, I now ventured into finding my love and passion for acting. Miss Black USA opened a lot of doors for me, especially in Nigeria, you know, being the first Nigerian to be crowned Miss Black USA. Yay!
Amazing.
In its 25-plus year history. So I'm very proud of that title and, you know, just trying to do the best that I can in my passions and goals and dreams.
So you transitioned from a pageant queen to this actress.
Yeah, I've always been an actress. I actually did pageantry when I did Miss Black USA, I did it as a business move because at the time I was in school getting my master's in acting, and I just wanted something that would put me out of the box of Black girl auditioning for acting roles and all of that. So I said, let me do a business move in terms of pageantry, and it worked out.
Amazing. So like you heard in my introduction, this is your latest project, Ratnik.
Yes.
It's set to be Nigeria's first sci-fi movie out of Nollywood. Is that correct? Well, how did that project come about? Like, and you're the lead.
I'm the lead in the film. I'm very grateful. It's a apocalyptic era sci-fi film in Africa. When they brought the script and the whole idea to me, a lot of people were very skeptical and doubted, could it be achieved in Nigeria? Yes. Are we ready for this? And I just always believed, I'm always optimistic and passionate about people who are also passionate about doing things that are just out of the norm.
Yes.
And so when the director, Dimeji Ajibola, came over and expressed the want to do this film, I was on board from the get.
I don't think a lot of Nigerians understand what you're talking about. We have a clip of the trailer. Let's take a look at Osas. Congratulations. Yay. I promise you, when I saw this trailer online, I got goosebumps. Yeah. I mean, I thought to myself, this is it. This is it for Nigeria.
Yeah,
just listening to you, I know we were talking about how it all started, and you told me you started this film 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Please take us through that journey.
Okay, so when he reached out and said this is the out of this world, out of the box film, I don't know if you would be interested in doing it. It's an action sci-fi film, and I always am on board for doing things that are different. And when I read the script, apocalyptic Africa, I play a soldier who's now come back home to a world that is unknown, that I don't recognize. And yeah, we take it from there. I don't want to dish out too much about the story.
But when you were reading the script, did you think that it was achievable for a Nollywood film?
I believed. Okay. I'm a very optimistic person, but unfortunately, we got a lot of doubters and we got a lot of backlash in terms of, is Nigeria ready for this? Can we do this? But we will never know if we don't try.
And this was 4 years ago.
This was 4 years ago.
Not like today.
It's not today. And the reason why it's today is because it took time in editing. Post-production took time, and you could see that from the trailer. Dimeji and his crew, his editing team, took their time. I am going to be honest and give a confession. Yes. I pretty much called this man, harassed this man every day for 4 years. Like, when is this movie coming out?
Are you serious? Okay. And also, you told me that you were pregnant at the time. You're what, like 4 months pregnant?
I was 3-4
And this
months
is your
pregnant.
first action movie, your
Yes,
action role.
yes.
Well, how was that process for you?
Well, I kept it a secret from
the
so
director?
no one knew.
Did the director know you were pregnant?
No one knew.
How were you feeling during,
I was feeling
while
woozy.
you were when we were filming?
I was feeling very woozy at times, but I was so optimistic. I had to beg her papa and beg my mom, please allow me to do this movie, please. So finally, when I got their support, I was just on board. I was very careful. I prayed, and I really wanted to be a part of this project. But when I was asked to be a part of it, I wasn't pregnant yet, so I was set to do the
Exactly.
film.
So it's like a commitment that you had made already before you got pregnant.
Yes. And so we were supposed to do the film, and then they just kept delaying. Things happened. Finally, we decided to do the film. I'm 3 months pregnant, and I'm like, ah.
And that is your first trimester, which is like the hardest part of your life.
Yes.
Your first child. How old is she now? 5?
She's 3.
She's 3. Okay, because you did it 4 years ago. That's correct. And then we're now. And so how is that for you? Like balancing your family life with
I'm grateful.
making films.
Yes, it's my life, and I'm grateful to be able to balance it off with my family. I'm not able to raise my baby girl by myself. I'm grateful to be able to have that support system, to be able to do all that I love to do and all that I want to achieve. And I'm excited to just see her grow and see her run around and learn different languages. And it's a beautiful thing.
And at this point, Osas, you are a single mom. Is that correct? It's okay. We are powerful women, and women need to be encouraged by things like this, Osas. We need to know that we can do it. I mean, we see you, you're so fabulous everywhere. You're on social media, you're doing your things, and you also have your foundation that you're working on. I mean, tell us about that. It's a Joyful Foundation.
Yes, the Joyful Joy Foundation.
Joyful Joy Foundation.
My sister passed away from malaria back in 2006, and she was with child, and it was it's still hard every day, but being able to give back to the community every month, we have an outreach, and we're able to give out free bed nets, give out free malaria medication if it's needed, do free malaria testing, and we've been able to save thousands of people. We've been doing it since 2013 in Nigeria, but we started in 2012.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and so the main goal for your foundation, the Joyful Joy, is to really find medication for malaria, or to really just eradicate malaria in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. So who else are you collaborating? What organizations are you collaborating with?
Well, it's been quite difficult. Let me not lie. In terms of collaborating, when I first myself and the Joyful Joy team, when we first came, asking for support and help, it was quite difficult. Unfortunately, people stigmatize and look at NGOs in a certain way. But that didn't stop us. We have a goal and a mission, and so we used our own funds to do our outreaches. But now we have this beautiful fundraiser that we have every December called Laugh Fest.
Laugh Fest. I saw that. Yes. And what is that about?
It's a fundraiser. Our mission is to bring joy. Spread joy one community at a time. My sister's name was Joy. So instead of spreading of malaria, our mission is to spread joy one community at a time. Okay,
so what do you do when you're during the festival?
Okay, so the foundation presents Laugh Fest. We have comedians. We've had Basket Mouth, AY, Bovie, Bucci, Kenny Black as part of the show. We have Chi Girl, she hosts every year. This will be the 3rd year in Nigeria.
I love
Chi Girl too. She hosts every year, and we have musical acts. We've had Two-Face, we had MI Files. We had such a beautiful amount of people that will come and support to give back. And then we have the 3rd portion of the foundation Laugh Fest, and it is the celebrity date bid.
Okay, we're going to talk about that very soon, Osas. You're completely amazing for that. Well, just hold that. We're going to take a short break now, but do stay tuned to Arise 360 because we'll be right back with Osas Ighodaro. Stay with us. Welcome back to the show. I am Oji Akpi, and you're still watching Arise 360. Still in the studio with me is actor and host Osas Ighodaro. Hi, Osas. Hi. Thank you for sticking with me.
Of course.
So we were talking right before the break about your foundation and all the things that you've been doing, but let's go back to Nollywood.
Yeah.
You know, our friend. Genevieve Naji's
I'm having a fan
Lionheart
moment.
has just been selected for the international film category for the Oscars. How huge is that?
I woke up to that news and I had to post it on my Instagram. It's such a beautiful journey, you know? For me personally, I've always looked up to Genevieve, and so seeing her have this achievement is really a beautiful thing. When I was living in the States and I moved and I visited Nigeria, I had a chance to, I think we were driving from Benin to Lagos, and I saw one of her billboards. I just saw her face and I'm just like, she's so beautiful. I would love to be able to do what she does. She inspires me.
Yes.
And to be able to see today now, you know, her journey is just beautiful. It's inspiring, and
yes.
we could all do anything we believe in if we have the passion for it, you know?
Well, let's talk about Nollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think that she did differently to have her film selected as one of the films that would go into the Oscars?
Technically,
yes.
the film is beautiful. The film is certainly on another level, and we've all been able to see that. And I think, she put the Genevieve touch on it.
Okay.
And she also put her money where her mouth is.
So that's the issue now, the money part, because obviously I will tell you for a fact that I know that she put in all her money in this film.
Yep.
And that's what you get. You put in your money and then you get the quality.
Exactly.
For the international audience to be able to appreciate your product.
Not
right?
even international,
Right.
us here as well.
Right.
We need to see,
I don't know if it's us here because we grew up on home videos and they're not high quality.
But,
I mean, when we loved it, I loved Rattlesnake. I loved Living in Bondage. Those movies were made with less than $5,000, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we loved it. And that was that was a jungle style Nollywood thing that we love about Nollywood.
Right.
So now we're upping our quality.
Exactly.
And we're making better films. So I don't know if it's really that for us. I think it's more for the international audience to accept us.
No, I think it is for us
Right.
as well.
As
I
well.
mean, just even an actor going out whenever we have to do promos for a film, we have to convince the audience to come and watch us, watch your homegrown talent.
Right.
And what we usually hear is, I don't watch Nigerian films. I don't watch Nigerian.
You get that.
Unless it comes out on I don't want to say the name, but Iroko TV or whatnot. They're not investing in us, and it's changing. It's finally changing because they're seeing the quality and appreciating that quality, that international quality. So I think it's important that we look at it not just on an international basis, but at home as well. We deserve it.
You're absolutely right. So
Yeah.
what would you say is the most frustrating thing for you in Nollywood?
Oh, Lordy. There's a lot. But you know, we keep pushing.
Yes.
It's our industry. We have to make it grow and evolve. For me, the finance. Being invited to be on a show here in Nigeria and realizing and being told that there is no residual or royalty system was discouraging. So you're telling me that all of this beautiful work, all these hardworking actors, directors, all of these people have been working all this time, seeing their product being shown constantly on television and all of these outlets, and they're not reaping the benefits of it. It's extremely frustrating. Extremely frustrating.
So they have to create a system where you guys can get your
Absolutely.
residuals, and so. But doesn't that go back to like your contracts and things like that? Because
Yes.
I have spoken to some actors, and
Yeah.
they will tell me like in recent times they look through their contracts and they want residuals. Is that
Exactly.
something that you've experienced? Is that something that
Absolutely.
And then so what is the Nigerian Actors Guild doing to support this system?
I'm not a part of the Actors Guild, but you know, I think it's important that we have that conversation and that we evolve this our Nollywood industry. It shouldn't be some actors benefit from the residual system or the back end of getting paid through royalties, but it should be a norm. It should be a normal practice so
Right.
that all actors get to benefit from it. All actors, all producers and directors, so that we're proud of the work that we've done and know that we're able to live off of it, not just a one-off kind of situation.
Okay, and so let's go back to your movie Ratnik. What do you
Yes.
want our audience to get out of this film?
I want our audience to experience an out-of-this-world, epic, amazing sci-fi action film, something that people couldn't believe could be done in Nollywood. If we believe in ourselves, we can achieve anything, and that's what Ratnik represents.
And then the director has, I know that most of the scenes that you guys had were like CGI, like computer
Yes.
enhanced, but I also know that you guys shot on location.
Oh, we shot in the Aja area, and it was intense for me, especially because I was pregnant at the time. But we kept pushing. I did all my action stunts myself. The scenes where I'm not in a suit. But yes, I did.
The scenes where you are not in a suit, because when you're in a suit, it's CGI, right?
Exactly.
It's the computer enhanced
Exactly.
thing.
No, actually, it was a stunt double.
Oh, wow.
Who did it, and then they took it into.
So this is real.
This is
This is
real.
real Hollywood style.
This is real Nollywood style.
Okay.
It's ours too,
I love that.
It
I
was
love it.
amazing being
Right.
on set and watching the stunts happen and all of the suits and stickers that had to go on. It was amazing. I'm not using the right terminology, which is right there, but it's 3D, 2D, all of these different tracking, destruction, all of these different things that we did in order to make this Ratnik film amazing.
And who else was in the movie?
Oh,
Besides
we have
you, the main face, the main character.
We have Bolan Leni Nolowo.
Yes.
We have Mego Tanwa, Paul Utomi, Aduni Ade, and a host of others. It's a epic Nollywood film.
And it is coming out in November, is that
It's
correct?
coming
Or
out in
is-
November.
Okay, and
It's coming out in November.
We can't wait. Congratulations on
Yes.
that.
Thank
So
you.
what's next for Osas?
Just continuing to do what I love, which is acting, going into more producing. I'm now a Glow ambassador, so, just doing more of that and,
You're
being
now a
mommy.
Glow ambassador. Like
Yes.
you've always modeled though.
No, as in, no, Globacom.
Globe, oh, the phone thing,
Yes.
the company, the phone company.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing as modeling. You have an endorsement, and you're the
Yes.
face of their brand,
Yes,
correct?
and Tremendoc, and just doing more endorsements, going out and being the best individual that I could be, and being a great mom.
And we're going to go back on that quick subject about being a single mom, Osas. Tell us about your journey and how you're able to manage, real quick.
Again, it's my support system. It's not easy, but you take it a day at a time. For me, I take it a day at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed. Things happen for a reason, but I'm not going to dwell on the negative.
Yes.
You move forward with the positive and be the best individual that you can be.
So are you co-parenting at this
Yes,
point?
yes.
Are you guys still in touch, you and your
course.
ex? And you
Yes.
guys are raising your beautiful, amazing daughter together.
Absolutely.
And that's the only thing that
That's
we
all
want
that
to do. That's
matters.
the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Osas, you are fantastic.
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming on the show. We really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. And we can't wait to watch Ratnik.
Yes, in
Congrats.
theaters, November.
Good luck, Osas.
Thank you so much. Thank
really.
you.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for watching our show. From our entire team here in Lagos, have a great day. Remember, you can catch us every day at 4 p.m. right here on the Arise News channel. So until tomorrow, all that remains for me to say is I am Oji Akpi, and this has been Arise 360.